Hey everybody, Nick here, and tonight I got something a little bit different. This was actually inspired by, Cedric Ate Gear and Outdoors. Pete, my buddy Pete, did a nice video with his wife, and then Frankie and Bert, of course, have a constant rapport of husband and wife, and well, many people have requested that I bring on a very special guest, and tonight I have, hence my being on the wrong side of the table here. Hey, fiance, how you doing?
Hello.
So this right over here, right off the camera, is the fiancée. See, fiancée. She has agreed to come on here tonight and answer some very important questions about these knives on the table in front of her here, give her opinions, and we're going to have her doing, in a nod to Frankie and Bird's recent video, a little bit of a name that price sort of game with all of these. So, fiancé, dearest fiancé, thank you so much for doing this, and I apologize in advance because it's kind of a weird thing, right?
Yes, it is very weird.
Yeah, okay. So I put on the table here a pretty good selection of knives, running the entire gamut. By the way, I'm going to be constantly hitting the lights here, by the way. That sucks. I'm sorry about that, guys. On the wrong side of the table. But I've got you a gamut of knives from the highest of the high end to the lowest of the low end. And so I'd like you to just start off by taking a look at these various pieces and, just giving me your thoughts. Feel free to just kind of go down the line here. Open them up. If you don't know how to open them up, I'm happy to help. Some of them are a little bit opaque. So, okay, you're going for that guy initially.
I like it. It's got a very Batman look to it.
Okay, I can see that, sure.
It's got a little bit of a rainbow sheen there.
Okay. Please.
That's kind of interesting.
Yep. Be careful. That's a...
This is awkward.
It is, absolutely, a little bit on the awkward side. Got a little bit of a lanyard hole sort of thing, although I think the blade goes through it on that one. This is that's an interesting piece right there. Absolutely 100%.
I feel like that'd be awkward in a pocket. Not so much in a purse, but in a pocket, that would be awkward.
This one has the bonus that the clip has it facing downwards, so it's going to instead be attacking whatever is in your pocket, which is, awfully nice of them.
Your leg.
Yeah, exactly. You're going right for the veins.
I'm good with it.
Okay. Fold this little guy back up. All right, what else do you see on the table here that's jumping out at you?
This one looks interesting. Let's
okay.
see if I can open it up.
Oh.
Nope, almost.
So for the record, the fiancé normally carries a ZTO 350 or a Kershaw Link, both of which are assisted. So unassisted flippers are not necessarily in her domain generally, and that is what this guy is. It means it has no spring that pops it open there. The fiancé is not a knife nerd, for those of you who are keeping track at home. Probably speaks in her favor. Absolutely.
But I like this.
So you got the Ruwaiki P105 is that little guy right there.
I like the handle. It looks interesting. I like the blue.
Okay. Nice.
The textured feel to it helps give you a little bit better grip.
Yep.
For me personally.
Absolutely.
The blade looks interesting. It's not overdone.
Okay.
It's subtle.
Subtle.
I like that.
Okay. Excellent. There are some not so subtle knives on the table, so why not?
Like this one, it's interesting, but it's not subtle. It's
This is not a subtle knife, I agree. Yeah. This is the Alamic Cutlery Swish with the Egyptian theme. Swish indeed, yep. Just go ahead. No. You can fire it out with your face, although it helps if you... That works.
So I think the blade is awkward. I don't know what's going on with that up to there.
Yeah, the technical term for that is a fuller.
Fuller, okay.
It's a weight reduction measure, although douchebags think it vents entrails. So, there you go.
Would be some really little entrails.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like if you're gutting a mouse, you'd be okay.
Yes, that is exactly what that is for. It's for the mouse hunting
the ancient Egyptian mouse hunter.
Well, exactly. He is a falcon, and falcons eat mice. See, it makes sense. I suddenly understand the swish.
There you go.
Excellent. Okay. What else? What do you think about this guy?
It's okay. It's not like jumping out at me as super awesome, but it's
okay.
It's okay.
How's it work in your hand?
It's lightweight. It's small. I can
okay.
Open a box.
You can open a box. Okay, yeah, that's more than most knife guys do. So that's excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems practical.
A little back lock here. So you just pop that in there. How about this? This is a very well-known piece. This is the Spyderco. That was Spyderco Dragonfly, by the way. This is Spyderco Paramilitary, too. What do you think about the name?
I don't understand why it's paramilitary.
Yeah, no one else does either. But that's the name for it.
And the blade seems nice. It's
Yep.
it's okay. It's not. I'm not blown away. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm
Ashamed
just,
of it.
I'm just okay
We're
with
gonna
it.
have to ask you which blades you'd be ashamed of a little bit later on, but okay, there we go.
It's got a decent feel.
So there's minimal shame, and that's the important thing.
No, there's no shame. I
No
wouldn't
shame.
have any
Okay.
shame.
Zero shame.
Zero shame.
There we go.
Yeah.
So there's some shame on this table here, at least for
Yes,
me.
I think there is some shame.
Okay.
But I feel like it's an okay.
It's an okay piece.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's an okay piece.
Nice.
It's a decent, solid piece.
Compression lock, so it pops open in the back there. It's all fancy like. We already looked at this guy. What do you think about this little guy right here? This is the Grimsmo Knives Rask.
Say it again.
Rask. R-A-S-K.
Rask.
That's not a word. Don't worry. Little Viking guy.
Yeah, it almost looks like a helmet.
Yeah. Little Viking dude wearing a helmet.
So this is another okay. I'm not
It's okay. Okay.
blown away. I'm okay with it. There's not as much, like this has a little bit of a curve to it for grip, but this one I don't feel like there's not much down there for me.
So it's not doing much in the
hold on
hand
to.
for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But it's okay.
Okay. So this guy, if you do this, it really drops shut like that. Is that of any impression to you? Does that make you at all happy? Is that
It's okay.
it's okay? Okay.
Okay. Maybe it's too because I'm not really like good with the knives. I'm not
Yeah, okay.
like flipping them and quick about it. So
see.
maybe that might be a bad thing because maybe it's gonna catch on my finger and
That is a really excellent statement that is shared by the other side of the knife industry that is not sitting on this table. Yeah, absolutely. What about this guy?
go ahead and open it
Okay. Here you go.
quicker.
Oh. And then I throw knives at myself. This is Benchmade Knives 940.
I mean, I like the butterfly. That's pretty.
The butterfly is pretty indeed, yeah.
The blade looks weird. It looks like it's like stunted. there.
That would be a reverse Tonto blade shape. Yep, stunted is actually a nice way to go for that. I like it. Yeah.
But it does have like that you have blade all the way around to the tip is
Yep.
nice
Okay.
if you're, slicing or whatever.
Slicing, dicing, maybe. That kind of thing.
Good cheese wheel, just go for it.
I like that. The cheese wheel aspect is really underreported in the knife industry these days, I think.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
The handle's okay. Again, I like the beefier handles, but this is
So you like a little bit of curve right there.
Yeah, but it's not bad. I feel
Okay.
like I've still got something to hold on to, but it does seem it's getting to be too small for me.
Okay. It's getting
On
to
a
be a little
personal
small.
level?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Bit of a size queen here. So this is a little beefier. This guy is the Hinderer Knives Half Track.
That's interesting.
Oh, yeah, the little horsey guy.
Yeah, with very wavy hair.
Yep.
Very dramatic.
Yeah, I believe it's actually on fire.
Oh.
You look closely enough, because Rick Hinder is a firefighter type.
Yeah, it just looks like he's got really wavy hair. So.
Well, okay, luxurious flaming hair, whatever. It's all good.
It's not a bad thing.
No, no argument.
It is definitely beefier. It still gets to be. It's. I like something that goes a little bit below my pinky because I feel like I can hold on to
So
it more.
you want a little bit more junk in the trunk, is what you're saying
Yeah.
here. Okay.
But I feel like this is still okay.
Okay.
In the length, I do like. The weight is pretty good.
Okay, that works.
The blade looks pretty nice.
Okay. How would you put that blade away?
I move that thing over,
Yep,
right?
exactly. This is a frame lock knife.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
Perfect. How about this little guy right here?
So I like that it's bigger. I like that it goes
Yep.
below there.
Yeah, because your anaconda don't want none unless it's got buns on. Yep, absolutely. Hun referring to you there, of course. Yep.
The blade is odd. I don't know what the serrations do for you.
That's a common question to ask, yes.
Am I cutting a steak? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm sawing the steak.
Yeah, I see,
Yeah.
I see. So if you forget to bring this guy to the restaurant, you made a big mistake.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you. That's all that deserved.
And I'm not a fan of the squared offness
The
as
Tonto
much.
blade shape doesn't do it for you?
I'm no, not as much.
Okay, well, you're going to love the next knife. That's for damn sure.
But
Okay.
So,
How's the quality on it? Looks good? Looks nice?
I mean, it's got a decent weight.
Okay.
I think it's below okay. I think I like the Spyderco's more
Oh, okay.
than I do this.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. Which one's on the table is Spyderco's?
Well, I know these two are.
Okay. Any others?
That one.
That one?
Those are the ones I can see the thing.
So you're looking for the hole, basically.
Well, no, I'm looking
Oh,
for
you're
the
looking for
little
the spider.
dude.
Okay, so if you don't see the spider, you're not. Okay.
But it is, now that you pointed it out, that has a hole.
Yep, that's kind of their thing, the spider hole.
You know, although this throws you.
Yeah, true, indeed.
So that one messes with your head.
A little bit.
But, you know.
Not all holes are spidery, alas. Well, luckily, frankly. Okay, this guy right here. So this is the Grab Knives Razor. That was a Cold Steel Code 4 previously. Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, it's got some heft to it.
It does have some heft.
Bothering my finger.
Oh, the clip down there?
Yeah.
Okay, not a big fan of the clip being down there. Move a little further onto the screen. Yeah, this clip is not going to be for everybody particularly. It is for me, but
the holes seem unnecessary.
That is a major debate within the knife world. The speed hole is the term here. A series of speed holes.
But I'm not sure what's speeding through. Maybe all the blood.
Oh, yeah, I like it. It's the entrails here.
Although it's not pointy enough for you to be able to jab up and have the blood run down.
Oh, yeah, good point. Okay. Well, there went advertising revenue for this video.
But maybe it makes it lighter, which is...
yeah, that's generally the plan there, is just to reduce weight and to add some kind of visual interest.
But I don't know what I'm doing. Like, am I spackling with it?
I like that. I need to spackle with that more.
You know?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is called a razor blade with this chisel/razor thing going on. It's a unique thing to this guy.
Yeah. But it seems impractical. Like, I mean, maybe I can get under a rib there, but I don't know.
Well, you are high speed and low drag there, baby. All righty. Let's go ahead, and we already talked about the Ruroiki P105 here. Okay, how about this little guy? This is the Alambic Cutlery Busker.
Busker?
Busker.
Busker.
As in jackass who plays music on the street.
I mean, for me, it's a little short. Like, I don't know what to do with my pinky.
Your hands must be too big.
But, you know, it's got a decent heft. I like the feel of it. The blade is okay. I'm not super awesome.
With the shape? Okay.
Yeah.
What about this patch on the front here?
What
do you think of this? Yeah.
You know, it's nice. It's not... You're not going overboard.
Okay.
But you're just, like, within range of it being a nice accent.
Just within range. All right.
Yeah.
It's not a nice accent, but it's just within range of it.
Yeah, I think it just, for some reason, it doesn't, that particular look doesn't appeal.
Okay, how about this guy here?
This is a Spyderco again?
It sure is, yep.
The length is a little better for me.
This is Spyderco Delica.
You know, the blade seems practical.
Okay.
You know, it's pointy enough to do something. Again, I mostly just think of, like, cutting open boxes.
Yep,
but
that's what most knife people are thinking about.
You know.
All right. So then, of course, there is this little gem right here.
This is the zombie thing, the Z Hunter.
The Z Hunter, indeed. Yep.
Well, I mean, it's lightweight.
That is one thing you can say for it, yes.
But I think it's actually, you know, there's an imbalance. The blade is too heavy for such a lightweight handle.
Nice, yep.
You know, you can feel that there's a lot of tipping there.
There's a whole lot of things going on there, that's for damn sure.
The serrations, again, I don't know what they're doing for me, and they're kind of uneven, so they don't seem to serve any practical purpose.
This is true. I cannot argue with anything you were saying.
The black blade is, you know, it's interesting. You know, it's trying to get a little detail.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Okay. Okay, next one. This one's a little crazy. How do you open this knife? And by the way, guys, I'm not making fun of her here. She's just not a knife person, so, okay. It's perfectly plausible. That's a good way to open the knife. There is another approach called front flipping. I can show you that in a second. But, yeah, what do you think about this little guy? This is the Booze Blades Aero. Smoke, by the way.
I mean, I like the handle's thin for me, but it's got a decent length.
Okay.
I like the blue.
Yep.
This looks kind of neat.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the little hole in there.
The little hole.
Yep.
I didn't like it on one of the other ones, but the way that they did this, it looks kind of neat.
Yep, absolutely.
Other than that, from like here up, it looks like a steak knife.
Yep, that's a lot of people who talked about that. So let's say you're going out for steak. Which one are you going to be using here among all your various folding steak knives here?
I mean, I would say that I think this one.
Okay, so if you're out for steak, this is what's coming with you. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, say I'm camping, I make a steak.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, so the smoked steak. Beautiful. Okay, this guy here. What do you think of this? This is the Ontario Rat #1 in D2 steel.
It's got a good weight, good length.
Yep.
I don't like this style of blade. This
with a mirror on the edge there.
Well, the mirror edge it's okay.
Okay.
But I don't like the way it sweeps.
Oh, yeah, you're not a big fan of any kind of polygonality at the front of it there. You tend to like a smoother point to it. Is that what you're up to?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe that's
I can see that. Oh, you're not going to like this next one either then.
But it's, it's stabby enough.
Alrighty.
Stabby
enough, okay. She's more hardcore than I am, folks. Remember, if you're making fun of this video, it's not me you got to worry about, it's her. Okay, this guy here, Spyderco / Bowie. Sleesh. I'm mispronouncing it. It's apparently closer to Swish or something, but I don't speak the Polish. So, yeah. Matzin
okay.
Sleesh.
It's a little too light for me.
A little too light, okay.
Yeah. And the length is okay. Like, this starts... It's weird on the pinky.
Okay.
The blade's okay. It does have that sweep up there again.
Yeah.
So I think this is, of the Spydercos, this is the least liked.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. That I don't... If you didn't have a Spyderco sign on there, I don't think in the hole, I don't think I really would have noticed.
Okay. Interesting.
That it was... Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Right here we have the ZT 0452CF.
I like the length.
Yep.
Gets down there.
Yep.
The blade is nice.
Okay. What do you think of the carbon fiber?
This?
Yep.
It's... I don't care.
Okay. That is a very good
carbon
answer.
Fiber. If it makes it lighter weight, again, I'd say that because the handle is a little bit lighter and the blade weighs a little bit more, there is a feel of imbalance to it a little bit more.
Sure, I can see that.
I feel like this would stick out on the pocket a little bit.
The pivot is a little bit protrudy. That's for damn sure.
It looks like a tire.
So you tie into this pivot already?
Like a rim.
Okay.
So it's okay.
It's okay.
At first glance, I think I'll like it more, and then holding on to it, I like it less.
Okay. That works. Okay, right here, we have a supremely tactical piece. This is the Open-L 0008, I believe.
Seems unnecessarily long.
It's the Open-L #8, but yeah.
Cheap steak knife.
Cheap steak knife. Okay, so if you go to the steak restaurant, you get your choice of the booze smoke or the Open-L. Where are you going?
I think I'm going with that one.
Yeah, okay.
It seems like I could really go too.
A little fancier. Sure.
Yeah. I actively don't like it.
Okay, why?
It is, again, the handle is too light.
Okay.
The blade is just kind of meh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm kind of meh.
Yeah, meh. Okay. Not a big Open-L fan then. Okay. Next one here is this little guy.
I like the handle.
You like the handle? Okay. Does have some junk in the trunk for you. What about the blade?
The blade is better than some of the other ones that have the similar thing going on.
Okay, so you like this kind of Tonto approach a little bit better with the angle on the front there than some of the other ones?
Yeah, because it's still got a bit of a tip, and it seems more practical if I'm,
okay,
slicing across the ribs, then I think that would work.
Doug freaking Marcaida over here.
And nice. I like the detail on the blade.
So will it kill?
What was that?
Will it kill?
I think I could.
Yeah, okay.
I think practically speaking, I could.
Okay. So
do the
we
job.
Need to hang a pig up in the corner there? Okay, we can do this.
But I like the details on the blade. It's nice, and I feel like I would carry that.
You would carry this, okay? Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, we got this little guy right here. This is the Millet Knives and TJ Schwartz Torrid.
Torrid. I like the name.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's cool.
Yep.
The blade is interesting.
Okay.
You know, you got the. Is that officially damask or is it just wiggly?
It is both, actually. It is a form of the pattern welded Damascus style steel. Yeah, it's called Damas Steel is the blade, is the brand that is. But yeah.
Okay. Then it's interesting and yet unnecessary.
That could be said of about everything on this table, so yes. Okay.
Yeah, the little extra detail.
A little extra detail.
The M is kind of cool.
Okay.
Or is it a W?
It's an M, Millet Knives, yeah. Okay. There is a shop owner over at Millet who is going to be very, very happy to hear you feel that way. I gave him crap for that, so nice.
Yeah, again, a little short for me, but
short, okay.
But I like it.
Okay.
I don't dislike it.
And then finally, we have this little guy right here. This is the Tan Flipper. I'm sorry, it's by Ozark Trail.
I kind of like the curve to it.
Okay.
It fits nicely for my hand.
Okay.
The size of my hand.
I see this. Yeah, sure. Overall, felt quality, looking good, looking bad. Where you at here?
I'm not. It looks like something's wrong with the blade. Like it, you know. Like it got dirty and nobody really washed it.
Yeah, that's a common thing in knives these days. They generally call it an acid wash.
Yeah. I mean, it's the like 80s acid wash jeans.
Yeah. In fact, I make fun of that exactly. Like, damn it, let me make them dirty.
And I'm not sure what's happening here.
It's called a swedge. A couple of knives here have a little bit of one. You can see there's one on the top here. But
but it seems almost like they made a mistake doing it.
It
wasn't intentional.
Yeah, it could well be.
And maybe it would be more noticeable without the acid wash.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because you can just see the line there that separates it.
Okay, that makes sense.
But other than that, it's okay.
Okay.
I like this sticking out a little bit more.
So you like the long flipper tab.
And for practical purposes, for me, that I don't slip.
I see. So it's a blade guard, that kind of thing. Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that, sure. Some of us have trouble with missing blade guards, as you may have remembered from that time that I cut myself open mid-review. Yeah. Came out in the living room like, I cut myself. Yeah.
I think the color is kind of blah, but,
sure.
You know,
but
maybe it blends in,
yeah,
you know, if
sure.
I'm wearing tan pants. And
I like that.
Pocket,
so if you work at Target, this is like the perfect carry.
There you go.
Oh, nice. You just need to get a little red blade for it. Perfect. Okay, so we've seen all of the knives here on the table here. Among these, which is your favorite of these knives? This guy, okay. Mm-hmm. Which is your least favorite of these knives? Okay, so the Norseman is the favorite, Open L is the least favorite. Which is the prettiest of these knives? By whatever standard of beauty you would like.
I mean, this one's like the most like attractive.
Okay.
Aside from this and this, but if you're just looking like right there, this is the most attractive.
So you like the harpoon little sweep up on the blade. You like the coloration there. How about this? This is a new late contender, the Kershaw Shallot here. Does that tickle your fancy in the same way? With this reflectionation? Or no?
No.
Okay, just checking. Wanted to make sure it wasn't about color. It's about style and shape. You like the Batman to do it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What is the ugliest knife on the table here, bar none?
I mean, the Z Hunter is a really high contender.
He's a compelling option, but it would break his heart. So I think you need to pick somebody else.
But I will say that this is the tan is the ugliest.
Okay, I can see that. Which of these knives, you adding something or just rearranging the handle? Helping the handle. Okay, no problem. Which of these would you carry? This guy, anyone else? If this was in my pocket, the Reiki. Okay.
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
I can. I did like this one.
You do like the Reiki, okay.
Yeah.
I can see it, sure.
Yeah. What about you?
Yep, no problem. One of these knives here on the table is the most hyped knife ever. Is a knife that every knife collector in the world, for some reason, well, I think for good reason, has got their panties in a twist about, that are going for obscene, like twice the original value on the secondary market. Is an object of lust for a great many people. Which of these knives is that one? I know that's an odd question, but based on what you're seeing, the Hinder or half track, okay. That's your choice. All right. Actually, it is the knife that you would want, the Grimsmo Norseman here. Yeah, it's an interesting little choice there. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Which of these knives? There is a box that I have on a regular basis that delivers the just terrible knives. The terrible knife of the month box. They don't call it that, but one of these came out of that box. Which one do you think it was? And then this one, okay, I'll disqualify the Z Hunter again. He's been with me far longer. Yeah. But who else? Although you're right, he belongs. The Open L, okay, nice. A classy option for the terrible knife of the month box. Unfortunately, it's your Batman was the choice there. Okay, which of these knives is the least and most useful in a regular basis, everyday life situation?
Least useful?
Least and most useful. 2 knives.
I mean, I don't think that would help me do all that much.
Yep, that's probably true.
It might even hinder.
Yep. Unlike the Hinderer, which would not hinder. Sorry.
Most practical? I would say this one for its steak knife ability.
Okay. So you're planning on the steak. She is a carnivore, by the way. For those of you who are familiar. Okay, let's see here. Which of these is my favorite knife? I'm going to try and hide my facial expression here. So you're not going to be... I can't see what she's looking at right now. She can't look at my face. This is double freaking blind here. Actually, not at all.
Well, I think that you liked this one.
Okay, you think that I like this one? I can see that. That seems like something I might like. But did you have any other guesses? The Code 4, okay. I can see that. It's a very honest tool. Not, however, my favorite. This was my pick for Knife of the Year 2017, actually. So good call there. And then otherwise, it's really hard to say. I'm really well known for liking this little guy. But, you know, it's all good. And what of these is my least favorite knife? Many people would argue with you there, but yeah, it's probably got to be the Z Hunter. But as a runner-up? I know, it's hard.
Well, you carry so many different things. I don't know what...
Oh, yeah,
There's no way to say, oh, I see him carry that every day. I don't know.
That's true. Okay.
What was the question again?
Least favorite. The one that I would like the least of these, knowing who I am. Okay. Yep, that's a fair bet. Okay, and then let's see here. Finally, and we'll get into this in a little bit more detail in a second here, but which of these knives is the most expensive knife on the table right now?
Well, I think that you kind of told me that one.
Okay, interesting. But how about putting aside crazy pricing like on the secondary market? Is that still the most expensive knife on the table here? What do you think might be pricier? Okay, that one might be pricier.
Because of the detail.
Okay, which is the least expensive knife on the table right here?
I think the Z Hunter.
That's probably actually borderline true. Putting aside the Z Hunter, who keeps winning these questions. He's throwing the freaking whole thing
maybe
off.
Like the
Dragonfly. Okay, fair enough. Okay, then finally, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to pass out a couple of, I'm going to give you prices. Each one of these is a number. And so what I want you to go ahead and do is, and I don't have actually a number for every one on the table here, which is a slight failing of my problem here. But I'm going to give you individual numbers here, and I'll kind of give you I'll let you see which ones we have here. But then start just assigning numbers to knives here. Tell me what pricing you think you've got. These range from $3.50 all the way up to $999. Here, I'll arrange them on this front here. You probably...
This is what I think they are or what they should be?
However you want to roll with it. But these are the prices that I have here are the actual retail price on the knives. And I'll say that this guy is out of contention right now. Okay. This is not one of the ones that is labeled. Actually, I can remove a couple of other ones from the non-labeled list here. Ah, there's one extra in here slipping. Oy, oy, oy. I'll figure it out.
Well, that can be the...
Yeah, that's your wild card. Enjoy your wild card. Ay, ay, ay. Hashtag not a brilliant man, even in front of us, sadly.
I'm just going with what I think they are.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. $3.50 for the Humble Open L. What else? $12 on the Spyderco Delica. Okay. She's going for $500. $500 on the ZT 452. Okay. What else? $125. Here comes $125 on the Grimsmo Rask. Okay. $25 is going to the Benchmade 940. $595 she's going. Oh, we're getting astronomical here in prices. $595. Okay. $35. 35 goes to the Millet Torrent. Okay. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Sorry. 170 on the Tan Flipper. Okay. 200 goes with the PM2. 320 on the Sleesh Bowie. Excellent. 220 on the Rat 2. What do you got there, honey? You got $65. Okay, 65. Are you putting the 65 back down? Somebody's missing here. 750. 750. Okay. $9.99.
I don't have anywhere else to put this. I don't think it's that.
Okay, and then $65 is left over. Okay. So, you did get a couple of these right, actually. You got the Sleesh Bowie correct at $320. Actually, did you get anybody else correct? I'm afraid to say that you did not. So, tell me, you gave this guy here, you said you're not sure that this is the most expensive knife here. This little
That's
guy.
just kind of what was left.
That was just, okay. Are there any of the other ones that you're just really not feeling sure about?
I mean, I don't know which one of these would be $3.50.
Okay.
I think that qualified for $3.50.
Okay.
But I don't know that it is.
So, fair enough. This guy actually was your $12 option. The Open L was $12. So, $3.50 becomes, actually, this guy was $3.50. This is a Walmart Tan Flipper, which, as you can tell by the action, is doing pretty excellent there. So this was your $3.50 knife. This guy you have is $35. Unfortunately, Millet is not going to be super thrilled about that because this was a $500 knife. Slight difference there. This guy is your $220 knife. The $220 knife you have next to it is actually coming in at $35. Oh, which was not one of the options. Oh, no, there you go. So the Rat number 1 is, so in terms of value, you're loving this guy as a value choice. That's for damn sure, although not quite as much as this guy. The Ruwaiki P105 there is actually a $25 knife. So it's doing pretty well by your standards here. The Spyderco Delica that you had labeled as $12, I would love to buy these every day of the week at $12 because they come in at $65 on a regular basis. This guy, the Booze Smoke, which you had at $65, is actually $200. So that's one heck of a steak knife you got going on there. This guy was $170. This is $750. So yeah, that was $120, and this guy came in at $9.99.
That was the
That was the biggie. That was the big one. Are there any ones I missed on here? Okay, so given the price range that I've just shown you, what do you think this guy comes in at?
$1,500.
$1,500, okay. Well, the majority of jackasses on the secondary market happen to agree with you. These guys are selling right now for $1,500. The original retail price on that guy was a great deal lower. What do you think a good, really solid price would be for this?
$500, $750.
$500, $750. There you go. See, this lady needs to be working on pricing. Yeah, this guy started off at $555, and then they moved up to about $750 until they moved to $900 for a recent price hike. So, yeah, there's your Norseman. Still examining it? Still liking it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good feel.
You and everybody else in the knife community. Alrighty, anything else that you would like to add about the plethora of knives that have been here in front of you tonight?
This was surprisingly not as shitty as some of the other ones.
Surprisingly not as shitty as some of the other ones. Sometimes that is the extent of the positive review I can offer on things. That's for damn sure. Okay. Anything else you'd like to throw in there?
I think I'm good.
Alrighty. Well, hey, thank you very much there, dearest fiancé. Well, I didn't mean a handshake. I meant hold your hand all romantic like. But you know what? I'll shake your hand. This was a very pleasant transaction with you here, fiancé. Thank you, everybody who joined in. Hope this is interesting to you. And have yourselves just an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.